Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me. Today is the Saturday check-in. It is September 23rd, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that's updated every Thursday, and then follow me on all the different social medias. So, I'm burning some sage today because I have a little bit of nasal gunky happening, and this usually helps me. So, but that sage is like really difficult to keep lit, and I'm not going to continue screwing with it as long as I am on camera. But anyways, how y'all? Outside of having like this gunk, I'm hoping that I'm not getting sick, but I'm kind of feeling like I am. So, yay me, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, the last couple of days I've just been really, really tired. On Wednesday when I did the video, you saw how tired and just ran down I was. I'm hoping that that wasn't the precursor, and like this is something that's building up. Yesterday when I woke up, the whole back of my nasal passage was like really raw, like I had snored really hard. I have a little bit of a sore throat, but for the most part I feel fine. So, I've been using a lot of Zicam and tea tree oil and just a few other things to try to no, you're not going to do this. Because I have a lot of shit that I still need to do for the Witch's Walk and for everything else that I have coming up. So anyways, I also have just been all over the place with my thoughts lately, very ADHD, very squirrel, very whatever you want to call it, and just whatever. I think it's the change in the seasons, because we are going from our summer into fall, and looking out at the universe this morning, it is windy and overcast and kind of cold, so we'll see what happens. But I downloaded a new game last night, and I played that for quite some time, and I got kind of a kink in my neck this morning. It's called Effie, and it's kind of a unique platformer RPG type of a puzzle, RPG puzzle game. You play this guy called Galland, and he has his youth taken from him by this evil witch who curses him because she asked him for help, and he's like, I can't be bothered with you. Basically, that whole story. Always offer assistance to everyone because you don't know if it's an angel or whatever. So the main bad guy in this is this witch who curses him and takes away his youth and makes him this old man, and he now has to go on this quest to find these gems and to destroy them and all this other stuff, and basically beat her to get his youth back or whatever. And I'm just like, or you could have just not been a dick and helped her, because you really had nothing else going on at the moment. So yeah. But it's pretty fun so far, and I'm enjoying it. And you get this magical shield that you can surf on, and as you collect these rune stones, you get like more and more power-ups. And a lot of fun. So it's Feeffie and or EFFI. I don't know, but you can find it on the Nintendo store, and it's like, I want to say $2 or $3. I can't remember how much it was. I had a bunch of like Nintendo coins stacked up, so I didn't even really. I think I ended up paying $1 for it after I used all my coins and like special redemption hoopla. But a lot of fun, having fun with that. And then I downloaded the new F099 game that's free. So if you have a Nintendo Switch and you have the online capabilities, you get to play a racing game. And I'm not usually really into racing game, but you go up against 99 other drivers, and it's all online, like what do they call it? A massive player game or something like that. And so every time you bump into a player, you lose a little bit of your health. If you use your boost too much, you lose some of your health. And I didn't think I was going to like it at first, but I'm really kind of appreciating it. I never played F-Zero on NES or SNES or whatever system it came out on, so I have no basis of comparison. But you have three or four cars that you can choose from, and of course each one has its own like unique little whatever to making it the best car. So the last couple of times that I played it, I've come in third, fourth, and fifth place against 99 other drivers. So I guess I'm doing something right. Still trying to play the Mortal Shell and having a bitch of a time with that game. Like, I don't like any game that basically you take any kind of damage and then you're thrown to the very beginning of the game and you have to go back through and make all the process and progress again. And as far as I can tell, there's really no way to save the game, so that's kind of a bitch in itself too, because then you have to go back through and you have to listen to the dialogue all over again. Like, at this point, I pretty much have the damn dialogue for the first 15 minutes of the game memorized, and I keep dying right about the same place. So, and the controls are weird. Instead of having like all of your basic functions in the A, B, X, Y area, it's up here on the toggle switches, and I don't like that. And I don't think that there's another way that you can like remap your controller. So, anyways, enough about that. So yeah. Oh, and yesterday, a friend of mine, we went out to lunch together, and that was nice. Got to hang out with him for a little while, and I went to pay for everything. He's like, "No, I got it." I'm like, "You don't have to pay for my food." And he's like, "No, I got it. I invited you out, so I got it." I'm like, "Oh, well, thanks." So that was fun. Got to go hang out with him, and then he came back and we hung out at my house for a little while and sat outside and just watched the cars go by, and it was nice. What else has been going on? That's it. Well, no, that's not really it. Yesterday I did some work on a website that I maintain, and so had to do a little bit of website coding and did some tweaks to hellocupcakeitsme on the back end, just trying to get things to move and run a little smoother. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to make a landing page for Hello Cupcake where you can just go and like click a link and you go to the podcast. You click a link, you go to the blog. You click a link, you go to the YouTube channel. You click a link and you do whatever. Or if I want to leave it alone. So I'm going to pose that question to y'all on here and on the podcast. How do you want to consume the content? Do you want a landing page for Hello Cupcake? And then you have everything just right there at a glance and you can just click where you want to go? Or do you want me to leave it alone and just keep it like right here? So like those of you who watch me on YouTube can just go to YouTube, get your notifications that there's a new video or whatever. Or do you want to have, like I said, a landing page type situation where you can just click on the things and it takes you wherever? So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I started watching the new American Horror Story, and I'm not pulled into it like I was some of the others so far. I know there's only just the one episode, but it feels very flat to me. And it's not even the fact that Kim Kardashian's in it or whatever else. It's just the storyline of this woman dealing with infertilization issues, and I don't know. I'm just not like connecting with it. Like with Coven and Asylum and all those others, those like caught me like first episode. And this one I was just like, are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Oh, there's still more. Goody. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done? So, I'll continue watching the rest of them just to say that I have watched them, but so far I'm not impressed. And then The Continental, which is part of the John Wick universe. It's the prequel to John Wick. It's like the 1970s, and it's from the perspective of Winston. That comes out on that came out on Peacock last night, and I'm really excited about that. And so I haven't watched that one yet, so kind of excited. I'm hoping that it lives up to the John Wick fandom, and that that it just lives up. And I also saw that there is confirmation that AMC is picking Interview with the Vampire season 2, and BBC I think just picked up Interview with a Vampire, the American series. So if other syndications are picking it up, then that means that we're going to get more of that. And I really appreciated the Interview with a Vampire TV series. At first I didn't know how I was going to like it, because I am a huge fan of the Anne Rice books, the Vampire Chronicles. Like, I don't read very well or often, but those are like the only books that I've ever really sat down and read that wasn't a school requirement. And like, I just dove head first into these books, and I was first introduced to it when I was about 13 or 14, and I started with The Vampire Lestat, and I read that book first, not realizing that that was the second book in this series. So after I read The Vampire Lestat, I went back and read Interview with a Vampire, and then I reread The Vampire Lestat, and then the movie came out, and I, like, that movie was on all the time. Like, went to Blockbuster and had my dad rent it, and I wore that fucking tape out. Like, he got so tired of listening to Interview with a Vampire coming from my room that he was just like, dude, I'm done. That's enough. So, yeah, I've read every single one of the Vampire Chronicle books and loved them. I even read some of her other books, like Servant to the Bones. That was my very first Anne Rice book that wasn't vampire related, and that book right there, man, if you've never read it, give it a try. It's called Servant to the Bones, and for me it was phenomenal. So yeah, I'm really excited for them to bring back the interview TV series. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing this weekend, because it looks like fall and winter are having an argument out there over who can be colder, and I don't want to go out into that unless I absolutely have to. So yeah, it's probably going to be a couch potato weekend, just watching TV, snuggled up in some blinkies, and petting my cat, and just enjoying the cinema. So, anyways, guys, I've kept you long enough, and I'm not going to keep you much longer. So, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments section down below. Hit like, subscribe, and share, and all that other fun stuff. Check out the links, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, y'all.